Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Big hello to all the new subscribers. Want to thank you for subscribing. So, I started getting on my little 7 1/2 1956 little Johnson Seahorse. Just doing some wire wheeling, getting all that scale and yuck and stuff off of there. And a little bit of sanding. Then I got to do some paint mixing. First I got to do some priming. Ooh. And in the meantime, I'm trying to get this little motor that I'm going to show you ready for sale. The guy keeps, is it done yet? Is it done yet? Is it done yet? So I'm going to try and get it done. I'll show you what it is. Right there. It's a little Yamaha elongated shaft. Goes all the way down with one of them high thrust propellers on it. But all this linkage here was unhooketed. So I hooked it back up. And then the pull start is about 1.5 feet long. So I've got to take this off there. I already pulled the pin. I had to remove the intake little screen thing. And then I'll pull this off, this little plastic cover, and I should be able to get to that starter. Looks like I got to unhook a safety interlock cable. And then we'll take this thing apart and see how we put some long enough line in there, because it ain't long enough right now. But other than that, the little motor seems to run good. Transom clamps, I squirted some potion on there, some lubricant penetrant, and they're freeing up. So I'll finish taking this off and get that starter out there. Let me get some tools, I'll be back. Okay, now to get this recoil starter off one of these 4-stroke Yamahas, there's 2 bolts that are right in there, and you can get to them both by bringing your socket in under there, right there and right there. Then to get the third one, which is tucked way around up under there, I don't know if I'm getting it or not, but you can see my shiny socket there, hopefully. You take out this rubber plug that's right here. It's a little rubber plug. You take that out and you can feed your socket extension in through there. I use a 1/4 inch socket extension. This one's about 16 inches long or so. And that's how you get that third bolt out of there. And I want to show you something just really chaps me, baby. You know? It just chaps me. The abuse I see. Look at that rust on that. Look, I mean, just look at that. You know? I mean, just, boy, it really chaps me when they do that. Look, I mean, a scale and rust on it. How long would it take somebody to take off the little cover on here, which is held on by one little quick removal deal? Just that right there. It's just a little knob. How long, you know, that kind of stuff just really, there should be laws against outboard abusing. But anyway, so that's how you get that off. Let me finish getting it off and we'll see what we got there. Be right back. Alright, so I'm going to take these screws out here now. See what's ailing this guy. Hopefully you're in the picture. Most likely been off before because there ain't no washer on that one. screwdriver is. So we removed that. Now you can see the rope, the knot where the rope's tied. So now we'll just pull that rope through. And in order to do that though, you have to block off the safety interlock with a little pair of vice grips like that, or some other means, so that it will pull out. Because if that safety interlock, where we undid the safety cable to stop you from putting it in gear or pulling it over and starting it in gear, so that's what we had to do there. So let me get this rope. So there's the, I'm at the end of my rope. I can't take it no more. I'm at the end of my rope. Alright, so now that we're at the end of the rope, we got to make sure this thing don't go flying backwards on us. So I got it, and there's a little cutout thing right there. I see it. A little notch for winding it right there. So we're going to stick this in there somehow. There we go. Got to it. So there, I put that in that little notch in there. There's a little notch. Hopefully you can see it right in there. Stick that screwdriver, now I can reach in with my needle nose slits. And get that rope. Feed it in a little bit. Can do it. There. Now we cut that off. That knot. Now we pull that out. Okay. So there's my little short rope out of there. Now let's get the new one. It's about the same, and it looks a little bigger. I want that other one. I'll behave. There we go. That's more like it. Okay, so got me some new rope. I took my torch and melted the ends, made them pointy. They are now pointy. Okay. So now we feed it through. There. Through there. Okay. Now we tie our knot. I'm just going to use an overhand knot. Pulled real good and through there. we go. Okay. Then I'm going to cut and remelt that tag in because it's a little bit long. It's a little bit long. So I don't want that long. We'll melt it down. Then I mash it on my workbench. Then pull it through. And I'm going to spray some lubricant in there. See if that don't help things too a little bit. Okay, so now we take that out and slowly feed it back in. I said slowly, but then you get the memo. So now it should have a good bit. That interlock's still trying to catch on me though. I must have moved it a bit. Yep. So I'll just put this back on now. And I'll put a little bit of grease right in there. Actually, I'll just put it on this thing. That'll get down there. Get a bit of duckum butter in there. You understand? Now, oh, there's that stupid interlock. I can put my vice grips right there and do that. Be a lot better. Be a lot better. So, there's the mechanism right there. That's where you should clamp your vice grips. I don't know how long I'm going to have to clamp them. Dog it. Gosh, dog it. So that's it. Then I could pull it over probably. Yeah. Let's go ahead and put them screws back though. So, well, I can't, can I? No, but I want to pull it over a couple times just to make sure I got enough. She's still feeling at them. She's getting that grease in there, or lubricant. It's feeling better. We get some up around the top too. There, that's what I'm trying to do. Get some down in there. That's probably where it's gummed up too. Oh yeah, much better, much better. More better. Alright, now we can take the vice grips off. That's how it goes. I almost lost my line, but I got saved by the bales. Get my little washer. I gotta get my little washer before I can put it back in the hole. Alright, so we'll tighten that back up. There's that one. There's that one, and that one, and that one. 2, but actually that would be 3. So now I can't get to that interlock, so I have to use the top one part of it again. There. So there it is. The cable would pull that back, you know, get on stand, and then it would feed out like so. All right. So now it's ready to go back up. But yeah, you see that one little thumb screw. And it would have prevented all that craziness right there. One of my sorry about that. Look at that. Just, you know, abuse. Somebody let their pretty little Yamaha snatch get in that kind of condition. I don't get it. You know, just a little bit of maintenance. Just a little bit. So anyway, here's those 3 bolt holes. You can see them pretty good. Right there. So there's those 2 and that one down here. And they all, you have to sneak a 1/4 inch one of these is what I use to get at them. So I don't know how long that thing is, what, about 1.5 feet, I think. But you can snake it in through the front and get them 3 bolts that hold the starting unit on. But you will have to take out that there rubber plug. You understand? So let me get this thing bolted back on. I'll be right back. Alright, so I got the recoil starter back on, and got the gooseneck that goes to the carburetor intake on, and let's see what we get. And overboard works. I didn't get it all, but it's a lot better than it was. Basic maintenance. Pin. Put the pin back in. You got to put the pin back in. Alrighty. There she is in all its glory. We did. So there it is. A 4-stroke Yamaha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Get you tilted up here right. You're all cattywomp. Can't have folks cattywomp. Alright, so that's what we needed to get done here. Now I gotta get back on priming, sanding, painting my 7 1/2. I do want to answer some questions. I get a lot of comments. Let me straighten that camera out. I can't tell if you're looking down or... That looks a little better. I get questions about, do I have a website? Do I sell parts and so forth? And the answer is I do not have a website, and I will sell parts, but they have to be small parts. And when I say small, I'm talking about I can't send a lower unit or a power head, that kind of thing. I can generally sell and send anything that will fit in a USPS, the U.S. Postal Service's flat rate box. And their biggest one, I think, is like 15 by 15 by 8 inches deep or something like that. It's real close to those measurements. And I do sell parts to people, and that way the shipping is not astronomical, because I live on an island off the coast of mainland Alaska, so it would get real expensive. But things like carburetors, power packs, all that kind of stuff, gear shift levers, I can throw those into the little flat rate boxes that are small, teeny, medium, and large. And and that is something that I hope to venture a little more into in the future, is actually selling parts, because of the amounts I get. I have 2 Connexes full, I mean literally full, of engines that I've parted out over 20 years. And and I want to apologize. I had somebody, and I can't remember the subscriber, asked me if I had a carburetor. I think it was for a 4.5, all the way up to, I think, maybe 8 horse or something. I accidentally deleted your email. I went out and looked, and I do have a couple, but they're not in very good shape. I don't even know if they'd be buildable. They've got the plastic top on them and that kind of thing. But if you're still really looking for that and can't find it, drop me another comment there, and that way I'll know exactly what you're looking for. A part number would be better if you have the actual part number to the carburetor. That way I could match it up. So that's the deal on the parts and so forth. I do get a lot of them. I don't mind, helping somebody out by sending them a part and stuff like that. But it has to fit in one of the flat rate boxes all the way up to the largest one. That way the shipping is reasonable. And so I'm going to get back to the 7 1/2. And I want to thank you for watching, and remember, if you go boating, let them young'uns drive. Thanks for watching.